Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, for the times they are a-changing. Some writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming. Was the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing. Senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled. The battle outside raging will soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing. Mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a-changing.
Cornfield, little blue tree.
Bananas.
Cornfield, little blue tree.
Bananas.
Cornfield, little blue tree.
I see that. Oh my God. How you doing?
Hey, how are
Hey,
you?
Grandma. How are you?
Hey, Grandma, guess what? Oh.
How are you? Good, I'm
Great,
great.
great. Hey, Grandma,
Hey,
guess
Grandma.
what?
Oh, what?
We learned about the 1960s
Yeah.
today.
All about the 1960s is great.
Yeah.
I didn't learn about it. I was there.
Really?
No.
She was there. Are you a hippie?
Shizzle.
Well, I did do my share of crazy things. Those hippies.
Oh,
They were crazy.
Really?
Were you at the Woodstock?
No.
What about Vietnam?
Well, yes, I was born very. I was alive during Vietnam. Come around. What did you guys learn about exactly? Sally?
Bay of Pigs?
What else?
Learn about Nam.
Nam.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Vietnam? You kids these days call it Nam.
it's yeah.
Sorry.
Guess.
The Nam. We learned about that.
And we learned about JFK and all his assassination and all that.
And Bobby Ken.
The Woodstock.
Bay of Pigs.
And fashion. Cuban Missile Crisis too.
Oh my goodness,
Yes.
you guys have learned about who's your teacher?
Mr. Guile.
Mr.
Greatest.
Guile. I hear about that Mr. Guile. I hear he goes like this all the time. But I hear he's a good man and a good teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good. Okay, well what do you guys want to learn?
Hippies.
Vietnam.
We want to
No,
know
Bay
more
of
about
Pigs.
Woodstock.
No, Vietnam.
Bay of Pigs.
She was alive during Woodstock.
She's
We
alive
wanna
during
know
it
about
all.
Woodstock.
But she didn't go to Woodstock.
Hippies.
I wanna learn
She
about
learned
it.
about it.
Rock, paper, scissors.
She learned about it?
Yeah. You have a problem with that?
Rock, paper, scissors.
You're
Yeah, you're out.
Yeah.
You're out.
Alright.
We learned about the Bay of Pigs.
The Bay of Pigs.
He means Woodstock.
No. Let him have his turn, Christine. Okay, the Bay of Pigs.
Oh.
So interesting. Let me think.
The Bay of Pigs invasion was an unsuccessful attempt in 1961 to overthrow the government of the Cuban Premier Fidel Castro by United States-backed Cuban exiles. Increasing friction between the United States and Castro's leftist regime led President Dwight D. Eisenhower to break off diplomatic relations with Cuba in January 1961. Even before that, however, the Central Intelligence Agency had been training anti-revolutionary Cuban exiles for a possible invasion of the island. The invasion plan was approved by Eisenhower's successor, John F. Kennedy. On April 15th, several days before the invasion, CIA pilots destroyed part of Castro's air force. They were preparing to complete the job on April 16th when President Kennedy ordered a halt to the airstrikes. On April 17th, about 1,500 exiles armed with U.S. weapons landed at the Bahia de Cochinos, Bay of Pigs, on the south coast of Cuba. Hoping to find support from the local population, they intended to cross the island to Havana, but they were quickly stopped by Castro's army. By the time the fighting ended on April 19th, about 100 had been killed and the rest taken prisoner. The Cuban government later released the captured exiles after a ransom was paid. The failure of the invasion seriously embarrassed the Kennedy administration, which was blamed by some for not giving it adequate air support and by others for allowing it to take place at all. An internal CIA secret audit of the operation blamed the failure on a series of mistakes made by the agency in the planning and execution of the invasion. Prepared by CIA Inspector General Lyman Kirkpatrick, the audit was kept secret for 36 years before being released to the public in 1998.
Where is that man?
I have no idea.
No
This is
clue.
taking. We need to get this done.
President Kennedy, do you think you could hurry it up a little bit?
Where is he? I'm waiting here for hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States of America.
Mr. President, what are we going to do about this? The Cubans, they have secret missiles, and they're going to blow us up. We need to act. Fast.
Like what?
We need to attack.
You
Now.
mean an airstrike?
Yes, now. Mr. President,
Yeah,
what are
we-
we going to do?
Well, what do you think they're gonna do if we airstrike them?
Not gonna be able to do anything because we're gonna attack them.
Yeah, but you think Russia's not gonna attack Berlin?
He's ready. He's right. He's right.
I don't know what else we would do.
We need answers.
We need to go quick too. Like we can't just wait.
Well, yeah, then we
Wait,
gotta
wait.
do this before the weapons become operational.
What about a quarantine?
Quarantine, Mr. President.
So we got quarantine, and we got airstrike.
I personally say quarantine.
I say airstrike. I agree. Let's start immediately.
Agree with what? Mr. President, I really think we should do it.
The quarantine?
Yes. It's the best thing we can do.
But I'll have to deal with the American people.
I don't know. To me, it's a quarantine.
Quarantine. You know how I feel about it.
Well, it doesn't matter how she feels about it.
Well, I mean,
Quarantine.
if we attack, they're gonna attack too. I mean, what would we do in this?
Where is the man?
I'm
He
waiting all
is
day.
taking forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, President of the United States.
President Kennedy, we need you. We need to act.
We need to attack.
What do you propose
Yeah.
we do?
What do we have to do, Mr. President?
An airstrike?
Attack. We need to.
Attack how?
I don't think that's
Did
a
that
good
work in the
idea.
Bay of Pigs?
No.
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 But what are we
There has
gonna
to
do?
be
Wait for
some
them to
way
blow
though.
us up? They're gonna stop. They're gonna blow us up if we don't attack now. We have to do something,
needs to
Mr.
sit
President.
down.
You
And then
think
what-
we have to do
And
something?
then when we attack them, what do they do?
Attack us.
What are we going to do? How are we going to do it?
And win.
We're either gonna quarantine Cuba,
That's a good.
or we're gonna have to take those missiles out. We got.
We need a decision now.
But if we,
How are you gonna
if
take
we-
the missiles out?
with an airstrike, I mean, that's what the military advisors keep on telling me.
Yeah.